Atochin mising chitab Kalenjin kitestai ak tetutiet nebo kwenye emet ole en studio ketinye kelchin neo mising ketach kandoindet nebunu county nebo Baringo, member of county assembly nebo Marigat, noto ko mheshimiwa Nixon Lemlem. Karibu sana mheshimiwa en studio nebo KASS TV tetutiet nebo kwenye emet.
Kongoi mising.
Amune Marigat?
Kongoi mising Victor. Chamage Marigat. Kilala sista kityo sai amu ngalekab January ak February. Kitokchinigei kiwango nebo lale asista kabisa ako mi ngweny ngalekab ropta, ngalekab chakula chebo kiagik. Otherwise chamage biikab Marigat, chamage biikab Baringo. Kongoi mising eng toksengwong nebo tacha studio sikosikyi keng'ololjingei ak yami mosto nebo bandab tai. Ko kotom ketestai Victor chamwa akat biikab Baringo. Ale chamgei chito Baringo, chamgei chitugul neikoso eng soet. Ale chamgei mising. Kimira sikeng'alane ngalekab the dream to Singapore. Ko eng kainai ko Nixon Lemlem. Nixon Lemlem ko MCA nebo Marigat Ward. Kikwan from 2017 ko kwatar tamit netai 2022 akomi tamit nebo aeng nebo mwisho eng ngalekab devolution. Sanyila change nekuren promotion tokigei agenda national
politics.
Ke supporten president, ke supporten biik chekiyachi boisie kuname 2017. So kainai ko Nixon Lemlem. Yes.
Ko yekemwa mheshimiwa ko kimache keyai unpacking nebo ngen imuch mi biik chechang che kikokas kityo komwae President William Ruto kole kimache keba Singapore. Ko tos tebengei chito kole of all the countries chemi ngwonduni, why Singapore? Kile makile kimache keige China, kile makile kimache keige US. Yani it must have been a specific or a very intentional decision kemwa kele
Singapore.
We are basing our aspirations on Singapore.
Yes.
Why Singapore?
Yes. Gatebenga gane achi kandointe alle amune sikulene president the Singapore dream. Kwanza kuro kumache kenai kele kitinye president neng'om, President Williams Samoei Ruto daktari ko chi neng'om. Kionyor opportunity I interact with the president through speech ninyin, through listening to him, coming closer to him. Ko chi neng'om. Ko kitinye president neng'om, kitinye president ne courageous, kitinye president ne tingdo experience. Igere president ko kichut kiyai boisiet ak Daniel Toroitich arap Moi.
Yes.
Our second president. Kuyai boisiet ak Mwai Kibaki. The third president.
A grand coalition.
Under the grand coalition government. And then kuyai boisiet as a deputy president.
For 10 years.
For 10 years. At Uhuru Kenyatta. Those are four presidents. And those are four presidents.
Yes.
And then in grand coalition corridor nebo siasa ko kiyai boisiet ak Raila Amolo Odinga when he was a member of Pentagon.
ODM.
Ko president ninyo William Samoei Ruto ko tinye experience now. No wonder Lenny the fifth. He brings along Mut, Daniel Toroitich arap Moi, Kibaki, Uhuru, himself and Raila. So tinye experience nebo bicho tugul komut. So ko ngiger Singapore. So kumwa kole Singapore ko katebenga la amune siko Singapore. Ngiweger emetab Singapore, kionyoru chance awa emetab Singapore some time back last year through the county assembly nebo Baringo.
Okay.
So ngongiit Singapore ku emet ne kararan. Emet ne tilil, emet ne tingdo chepchebindo eng ngalekab road infrastructure ak emet ne tinye culture ne kararan. So nganet chitab Kalenjin ak chitab emet nebo Kenya, Singapore ko kinyoru independence 1965 August tarik sokol. Ko just 1 year, almost the same time, amuginyeru Kenya, 1964. So kyoeche in terms of independence. Singapore kengoloni kotet nebo Kingereza. Kengalan ak chuna alak language kwach tinye inekula Malay, Mandarin aku language kawaida. Ako biik che kororon nanyo Singapore kabisa every chi age tugul ko mindone their business. Ako tinye atebet nebo barak. Tinye atebet nebo barak kabisa. Ko ngiker eng kandoinatetab serikali nebo Singapore ko tingdo prime minister ako tingdo president that is elected ak a prime minister netononjin cabinet. Karibu kukergei yak Kenya. Amu nginyo ker serikali nebo sai nebo Kenya komi president ako mi prime cabinet secretary. Ako mi ngalanutye keker kotoki mutu kenyoru prime minister. So kotononjin ngalekab cabinet ak ngalekab government. So kosikyi kuyai president the national values uniting people ako tingdoi nguvu ya kukochi direction serikali. Ko kura ngiker emetab Singapore ko kyoeche in terms of kenyisiek chebo independence. Kit kityo ni tofauti ko mining Singapore. Singapore karibu kergei yak it's smaller than Kenya. Kingoloni ngalekab Kenya ko emet ninyo, we are talking about 580,000 kilometers square Kenya. Ko Singapore ko around 700. It's a small country, but tingdo atebet ne kararan ni every other country want to have a dream of that. Ko hager values, national values chebo Singapore. Ko mi kit age ngile you put the nation ahead, you put the nation before the community. What our president always says, that tribalism should be set aside.
For the sake of
the nation.
Yes.
Maguma jabi muno ju the former deputy president nele nebiga mountain.
You may be
Ko ingiwa Singapore, ko you put the nation first before the community. The nation first. Mama chegana gala ibunu kabla itano. Kukura pick up Singapore ko value in family. Family is a basic unit nebo society. Kongo nyeru lakwe family negararan atebe negararan ko sikin ke build. Those are national values chibo Singapore. Ko tinye kita kan nguren community support in respect to society. Ele na community ke support nege atebe ni ne kitinye biga college kiteche ke tol kiteche ke giyume ke the Arambe spirit. And then angeri nyeru conflict in Singapore. Singapore game tama be consensus. Even when there is a conflict, akoti aminga like associate keep one mess age kwen. Those are some of the values. And then gini kyoger go racism and religious mommy. Yani kikonyite chitukul kikonyite chitukul. And then key issues chibo Singapore chikaribu gerge nguna what the president is pushing. Kini taiku education system ningwany. Kumi barak so mane in Singapore kapsa mi barage. They are focusing on key social indicators chibo Singapore. Chimuch ku group chimita nguno mito manifesto no UDA. Education system, health system, housing, and infrastructure. Ginyeru their infrastructure is so efficient. Pig in Singapore, they harvest entirely all the service runoff and they recycle it. Me a plan new water. They collect all the service water that runs in Singapore and it is cleaned and recycled.
The pipeline.
Kiatembeaning street kuroba opta kejop kele. Kuroba opta no lakini ngimanda there is no single service runoff. It all goes underground to specific dams. Then they recharge the main dam. So ingiwe new water commuter next to the ocean. They do a balancing. once the water becomes more, they release to the ocean. Once it goes down, they release the one for the ocean inside, and then the entire system is connected for clean water. So, akita nyunikia chamoche iko peace and safety. Engoronota gomi barak, you can walk anytime, no one can.
The crime rates.
Or crime ne mami. And then petty crimes, it's punishable. Upatikana umet kaginyeru ngawirte kartaze kula. Kenamen. So kala president think about dream, which is achievable. It's achievable because when you check the plan, koibu the plan of UDA, because this is now our Bible.
The blueprint.
The blueprint of the plan. Ago so me chita UDA that all goes on the plan. Ago pichu pingone goes on the plan. Nebo UDA. Giger this plan, koting toy president ngalap education as a pillar that will take the country forward towards Singapore. Think though the issue about infrastructure. Think though the issue about universal health care. Ni gosagala sha and strange. Population of Kenya around 50 million. That was a big togol. Lago Jebioso ko 50. Kage registered around 28 million Kenyans in share. Meaning the dream of universal health care, which is part of the Singapore dream, is a reality. So amune as go Singapore. Singapore kuting to characteristics ak indicators chigi go mukta che chigerga actually build ne president. Giwe Singapore there is high rate of home ownership. Yani bi ke mangi sot chedinye gorik ko chang. Nairobi president ko pushene affordable housing. Moje chi tokol ne mi Nairobi ko itinye kaitamu.
Nenengu.
Peak to Jimmy towns, imi Eldoret, imi Nakuru, imi Kisumu, imi Mombasa, imi ano, ko itinye kaitamu. De menye. Igere president ko pushene the issue of affordable housing. Kongi news ai Kenya ko peak atajiti nyogori in Nairobi. Tutege. Gimangu mo visa iwe kompwan kaitapchi.
Exactly.
So the dream ni Singapore it is a model. It's a model country. Ni target to kiyo direction ni nyo togol. Ko mekane ko it's achievable. It's achievable, and that's why kachusen president Singapore. Kiyeng tayat kinye chamgele ne Korea, North Korea, South Korea, we were the same economy. But I agree. Hoyanya ngunala ngalega Singapore ko achievable. One unique thing we get about Singapore ko the party system.
Not just political. Emet ab Kenya ko mi barak politik. Missing. Go chances are every 5, every 10 years there's a change in government. So for example, President William Ruto go to 2022 the plan. Tinya long-term vision, kila kitu. Machege pa Singapore, kila kitu. Aya, bara ite 2027 kegocha second term. Kotesta. But definitely he will not accomplish everything. But kine kondo lay ni foundation nebo kila kitu. Asiko chochitake. Especially ndanyo chitana maba UDA.
Correct.
I get it? Ko one thing nebo Kenyan politics ko nguno ninyi ko MCA nebo Marigat itinye tuguk che giibangani la macha 1 2 3. But if I come and remove you, I beat you in the election, the first thing now I come and undo tuguk che giyoy.
Correct.
I get it?
Correct.
Asigarungo metinye ginelelen that one
was done.
I launched that one. I started this one. So I abandoned all your unfinished projects. Yeah? Don't we run a risk? Spending a lot of resources. Singapore. asingoite 2032 konyo chi nemabo chamaitab UDA akonyo konam koyai tugun chechik. How is that a reality ne sait age obure ko viongozi akolelen tos kilianan?
En kerenyu now achi mwanasiasa katakini kenyisiek 8 ami kabisa active politics. Ngan gomi politics achi a student at the University of Nairobi ko ngale che ki-interchange ne governments koibu challenge en ngalekab implementation of taking en ngalek che kimuti emet kwa tai.
Yes.
Singapore suku yeu kotingdoi a party nekuren People Action Party neki mi power kuname 1959 akoi sai.
Yeah. Even so before independence.
It looks like even before it's People's Action Party. Akoi sai.
Ako mi chamaishek alak?
Mi chamaishek alak.
But this one is the
this
dominant.
One has been dominant, led by the president and then getting the prime minister. It's a yanyala party like building around consensus. Kakitech en ngalanutik. Kerke agit niya Arab Ruto sai the president sai broad-based government. Kenya umecharibu kugitiam Kenya kuyai coalition government ya nusu mkate, then ikakuja Grand Coalition government, ikakuja Jubilee party ambayo mimi nilichakuliwa ambayo ilikuwa TNA na URP, and then baadaye ikakuja ilikuwa kwanza coalition ya TNA na URP,
yes.
And then konyo Jubilee ambayo sasa ilikuwa one party, a huge party that it was mismanaged by those who left. Ko UDA now kukakwe party neo ako achome this conversation with the president at the ODM.
Yes.
Aku yoe ni mugunyiro president correctly. Amu sigebe Singapore cannot be achieved, the dream cannot be achieved in a short while.
Yeah.
It is perpetual, yani there's a tie, yani continuous dream. Ko iroti lagimi ngale 2 term kesu kumani 2 term kinyeruno kawaida. Ikatarito 2 term keba long term. Ikapa long term ku Singapore dream ku reality araka amu kitinye chama ne build ne from the basics. Kago build the foundation.
Agora kumanyo ne chiyaga ne bachama it anyako nama another plan. The plan ne bachama kwa genge.
Muingi kose nguno kutukyo moe weri mitulwe yuno kule negative intention nyo ugewirten William kwa quantum.
That is a win.
Matinye plan che yani mani lakini ko president nyo ko tinye the plan. Tinye the plan ni ker tukyo kororo je tukyo ni kitabo ne kororo je tinye ngalega education, tinye ngalega agriculture, tinye ngalega digital economy, tinye ngalega energy, tinye ngalega universal health care, yani a whole system built together. Ko 5 years of implementing the plan, delivering the plan, then another 5 years of building on this plan, and then another new government, continuous government, of course from the same system, could deliver the fruits still. Now, harvesting the fruits of the plan and sustaining the plan. Ko Singapore sasa imagine People Actions Party has been kimigo name akutukumio isai. It's built on consensus. So kama ale gid ne our president ko gid ne kararan waje amu ke expandan government. Moto chita cost like the speaker and the Senate governor cost. Moto speaker the national Western. Moto ODM from the entire region of Nyanza. Moto bichun ba northeastern Tokol. Agi moto biga Rift Valley, moto biga Nairobi region. Onigage moto through the deputy president biga Mount Kenya. No iko segilene east and west. Maglugu ibelion gumul glugu ibuno okay govern the entire. Yikakenyeru keji UDA, ODM, chamaishek chu alak tugul ke building a government that is consensus, that agrees on one direction. Aketeche emet kechi biikab Kenya. Kenemu atebet nekilene my community. Akele Kenya first. Si ikose chamait nebo UDA kulene Kenya kwanza, kazi ni kazi. And the plan. Kongemi State House, kukomwawech President kule, kimache every leader kumwa plan nenyin. Gochi Lemlem atononjini biikab Marigat ko plan nenyu kone. Melen kityo kutienwech wa mama, kutienwech vijana, kaya priborocho jumotoritu. Kochopchinigei atokchinigei asome ng'echeret nebo MP ko plan nenyu kone. Yekikwana yu kandointe plan nenyu kone. Eng ng'alekab beek, eng ng'alekab ortinwek, eng ng'alekab bandab tai, ng'alekab somanet. Plan kou the way UDA. And the plan nebo UDA ko nenyo tugul nebo Kenya. So plan nenyu achi member nebo UDA ko a building on this. When the president is talking about harvesting water, in my ward, in my constituency, strategic dams chikikitech kenyeru beek chekiyoen irrigation akobo homestead ake generating power kwanon yeteche president infrastructure fund chebo ortinwek ko barabaret plan nenyu eng ngalekab barabaroshek eng my constituency, eng my ward, eng my county netindo high impact kwanon simai kityo kandoik chekiteche separately, kiteche kaita agenge, we building one from bottom up. That is philosophy nebo UDA. We read the mind of the president. Yitikane president tai ngalekab savings. How are we contributing at the local level? For example, the universal health system, SHA. SHA kumaki implemented at national space. It is implemented at the level 5, level 4, level 2, and level 1 hospitals. That's dispensary, health centers, and our sub-county hospitals. So as a governor there, Naimi ground, how are you fitting in terms of recruiting people to pay for SHA and utilization of the drugs, making sure drugs are available across? In our county budget, are we prioritizing purchase of drugs? So ngonget chito nakalaban SHA kwa hospitali konyeru kerichek. And then when we do that at the lower level, at the national level, key disposantano chepkondokab SHA chikage consuming at the sub-county hospital. Simaki budgetan kerichek kwam biik lakini kitu yu national kuma pwane rabishek haraka. So it is a connected, it's a connected the plan. It's a connected ecosystem from the grassroots to the top. Kura in Singapore kumi gini uren meritocracy.
Yes.
Makia point ne kipsengeng kochut anything.
And
in Singapore, merit, you must have demonstrated ingen gid ne ya. Melengi kwe kite jita ke lo amu ko toro den chama go ingen ko birgelele. Kegoji. And your anything much the president to look at it keenly. Amu mi bi ke nyotin don nyona jita go biratin don. Ko ge kwe jita go le so jita. Lakini giger met ko atin don ke jege.
5 years later,
Mami.
He
to jita like ngolon and you think like michike meritocracy. Merit. In Singapore, merit. To be picked as a CS, merit. You must have demonstrated.
Ability
is key. Connected. Merit to so many. Natural brain to connect 1, 2, 3. Namgi o kwegi ne. And then that meritocracy, then go in taking a lega government. Imagine the head of treasury ko chito ne sawa medit biik chetononjin systems tugul chebo treasury ko biik cheelewani policies, monetary policies, how the economy is played around to grow. Then the whole of that department is pure technocrats.
Yeah.
And we are lucky Sai Kenya, the president is a wizard. When he speaks, it's a wizard. And then we have a deputy president again who is a professor, a wizard by himself. I remember when we were in the State House. Because one way from page 1 to last, and more numbers. Powerful, and fingertips. So you two president Nengom, deputy Nengom, ministers Chingomin, MPs Chingomin, Jimelin Paguipue, Kingares Agutja, Ngolone, Chavo, Jagi Japke, Magi Moisen, and Jagi Watiala, Magi Gujorondo, Kumajitan and Gotel, Kumagule policy in Koki book in your parliament. Ko nok to ene met ko une
machapa go bere kura kityo
bere kitinyo bere kura
gille ka gibir kura
chito ni ya advisor president ko advisor ne en tugukab constituency tugukab county che fitene to the plan so kura Singapore ko tindo that thing ren technocrats actually purely their system ko technocrats kapsa ko ngen ko beta no gune and then a strong social management, very strong social management in terms of Giye Mogoza. Ikuriari your Valaban, Yitaga Kukagurir, your credit card. Kagatil punishment. Yan Mami Ingresa, killing to sorry, you overlapped here.
Kagarin CCTV.
Fine. So, you're building a digital system. Now, Mwawich President, we have digitized government services. Let's digitize also the fines. Can digitize and
instant
the bank systems. Can digitize and Mogosesha. Then Ukipatikana too, Kaginirun Ovalaban. Click in a Kukata too. Atakamagura Gito kwa bank, watch a deni too. Sigindanai. Calling it in Yampesa squeeze. So, ye Mogosa getio. Kettle, Kuchurabisha get till a fine job. Could revenue to make it again Kenya. Quick cheetah disciplined. Quick cheetah discipline, Kapsa, Koya Yitavolata. So, you know, got into a tough. Got the way that Kenya, ye to Kenya, no lay, what on a lock your my chewing gum get with it. I will tell Naman CCTV, we have facial recognition. Ameshajua huyo ni
database kengele Lemlem no
ke connect na bank fine ya kutupa karatasi ovyo kusema. So the pain goes to your pocket. Then watu wanakuwa
your own police. You police yourself.
Because now you lose money by
ulinyangelelen ibura ile angalia kama polisi yako hapo mbele. Ngoma mi
ye Mogoza you overlap. Kwa ngonyuni you I Kabunu Expressway, anyo kapsa vizuri nikashuka. Ngamuja wajut ored na bo il overlap. People just overlap. Ako iko yana wektage, iko round about ya ilsilasi na kurudi. Amuka ngeti itaku overlapan. Kukatu kagir bicho ala kachanga kapsa katu kage bro fine elu revenue ya inchi.
Kaya mgete chore.
Kukage nakta 1 or 2. So the political common about the political system nibo Singapore. So
angalek chebo accountability.
So president kuma chengu no sigebe Singapore. Amuga gunto the dream of Singapore. Kete chamait we must build. Lazima kete chamait of UDA. Akisoma president gele sigete chamait lazima keye churen free and fair nominations ak elections and grassroots. Amu yo enigipeten genuine strong candidates. Aku yo eni erodeni public confidence. Amo ikaba boriet ni genuine and free and fair. Kusire chito ne strong.
Agor goyani chito
kaiman getro. Lakini yimagibilden apart in strong from the grassroots. Nikiya iman. Kollegit keus a popular candidate. Ako nyeru sympathy. Ko move into another party. Ako move in with the people. So lazima gebilden the party. Ake build genuinely from the grassroots. Ake change way of rewarding our followers all the way to the polling station. Kukawagiri chama ita UDA President America's system mzuri. Mingunajuguren ongoing grassroots elections. Kenyeru chairman ya polling station. Kenyeru 20 members per every polling station elected. Kuyiki kwech kekwe yakiche. Kuyiki kweche kakura kumanage and affairs chiwa chama.
In that polling station.
Akitoge sell and policies chiwa chama. So that after 2027 election ke elect the president, after 2032 the president can still manage the government through
the party.
Okay.
Ama mheshimiwa genamjini hata gomakitestai missing ng'alalet chama itab UDA amache kenyorun kamunget nenwach missing asiye kiwege ketestai ak tetutiet keng'ololyo akobo chamaitab UDA bwat ile betut nebo kosomok kasi betutab karon komi tuyet nebo aspirants tugul. So kunot manye tenye ng'alale ng'alekab chamaitab UDA kobaten kinyoru kamunget nenwach itab college kiwesen matyan ketestai ak tetutiet nebo ikwenye emet kimiten studio ak MCA nebo Marigat Honorable Nixon Lemlem ketestai ng'alalet. Chitab kolenjin atochin ketestai ak tetutiet nebo ikweny emet kemiten ketestai ak ng'alalenyon ak Mheshimiwa Nixon Lemlem nenet ko MCA nebo woditab Marigat en olimbo Baringo South county nebo Baringo. Ako kimiche ketown keng'alalen ngunon kebeberta nekichut keng'alalen akobo chamait nebo UDA kaiborwech a few times kitabut noto itindoi yono noto ko the plan nebo chamaitab UDA nekikitoi keboisien 2022 kesomen kura keborchi biik kelechi okonech boroindo kendochin emet amun we are going to do 1 2 3 ako as we speak now kondokilechin iyai rating nebo performance in terms of delivering on the promises cheikokochi chamaitab UDA biikab emoni bo Kenya. Tos kere ko ikochini what rating serikalitab President William Ruto?
From the plan, we are crossing above 50%.
Okay.
Actually, ngiger kapsa delivery on the promise. Ako mapigan example lebo agriculture. Kima President kule tha nome ngajere. Stabilize and prices chiba chakula. Amu basic need no. Kita in the basic yani tukuk chipo lazima itinya agriculture. Kingoloni from the plan ku government nebo UDA. Ku already ki registered farmers around 7.1 million farmers. That's around 14% of the total population of Kenya, and of course melengichi is togol wagulema. 7.1 million farmers are registered in farmer platforms. Indian government gule miano aguya ene agugi supply mbolea. So kige manage and get reduce and price in mbolea from the high 7,000 to as low as 2,000 and something. So kuiro till awgage iger kapsa growth nebo the entire agricultural sector. The production in terms of dairy, in terms of livestock, in terms of commercial agriculture like coffee, tea, sugarcane. The UDA government will manage and stabilize and to prices they have stabilized. Prices of coffee will they are coffee. Now they are planting. amo there is hope. So kongitoben ngalega agriculture, itoben ngalega even the digital services.
Yeah.
There's a lot of digital services now that are in the platform. Ki kutoma kunam UDA, kugijam wendi poster. Si renewing your license. But now, if you discover that your driving license may expire, you park, use it, send, pay, get, and move. Many other things in this government. The connectivity in terms of fiber across connecting key government facilities. So our Virginian around, let's say we are at 60% and growing and going up. By the time we win the election this year, next year, we will have delivered beyond the expectations. And then the second term, building. The good thing with this government, consistency. According to debt, public debt. Public debt. Kogere chepkondok chekisome from external, from IMF ndagusang. Ko like this year, ko deficit, budget deficit ko 923. Domestic debt, rabishek mogeso ambijang domestically, internally, because of mobilizing
bonds,
mobilizing resources internally. Going and lengi som jepkondok internally.
The rates go friendly.
The rates go friendly. Aku interest ku internal. It's internal borrowing.
Ngetu kora. Interest cheka ginyor ngetu weni kora.
Ngetu magarga chabo chumbinda. So delivery can give them around. Let's say we are giving karibu 60%, 70 to 90. Aku promises komita ko chama cheka kuigere kura the chama file na image mobilize. Last week kuginyo president
elected leaders.
State House elected leaders. Amagpo aporocho. Kegpo ki ngolonin government business. Kegpo ge ngalane ngalega CDF. They want to make it to
put it in law.
In law. CDF, Senate, affirmative action, war development fund. Kegpo ge ngalane ngalega bursaries for county government to be able to go to Lagok. Many things. It's like it was like a government business.
Yeah.
A departure from the past whereby Kigure leaders gave a story. But we realized a president who is focused. I go to aspirants forum the first time. Kwa register no then I am an aspirant. Though now I'm elected, I'm supposed to go. Maleki ba yingolone nguchaya ba chamait. Ku aspirants, this party could get attracted over 12,000.
12,000 people.
By yesterday, could go 9,100. By today, can report the President Olenyeru 12,000 aspirants. Chibwana State House. In history. Them yat party nengung agile members or register so telele. Nobody will apply.
Yeah.
Iboru kule the confidence. Unajua chema Kiswahili wahenga walisema chema cha chiuza kibaya cha jitembeza. Kumba chekele jinwira ba DCP bonde na ba Mount Kenya ko yat ni nyin garongula wala serge mugunyer bi kata. Ingine ne president ko ki register bi 12,000 amami chokota ngane meje president ko pingan president. So kujitukun 12,000 ko troops cheba President William Ruto. Aguki negararan ke mobilize aspirants, ke mobilize elected members. Agego a free and fair platform. Negibage ke jisani kwetem tutunachesa kem 45, 90 ke electan. Chitan mogaran kumogwi the flag bearer in different positions. MCA, MP, Senator, Governor, President, women rep, and then members, we rally behind whoever is elected all the way to the president ake building a strong government. So chama in the UDA is there to stay. It's there, itakaa kapsa igere structures ya urutan ko chama it nemelen webes go bot. Ako chama ko kandoinate. Ko titinya charismatic, vibrant, pragmatic leader. Ku majijito ko associated that leader. So the party of now, chama it never say, chama it never garu, chama it never ganishik chipone, kunieva UDA, nieva UDA. Then ke building to one, ko uno.
So how do you sustain? Gunon kago nam banda never 2027, kago nam aspirants ko sirke, two those karon aspirants ak president. How do you maintain that momentum between now and 2027? Asimanget chine wonga ko mach kugerile kago maige wastan anangonyo chama itagene mitapani anako much ko nam gora golian ko iten into the cake nagago chap UDA for its members.
Chama ni kama kuhubiri injili. Kisi sustaining the party kumakage nyiru 12,000 aspirants, myself included. So ninyoge amden logo yot. The plan is our Bible. Now the amden logo yot ne. Ke participating in grassroots. Ke weapon members. Ko yan jamait. And then as a politician, I mobilize my troops, my loyal members. Kuwane nguno slogan inyo en ground ko Mungu mbele. Achi patron ba Mungu mbele. Au ka ibo slogan agana le mbunge ya wote. Mbunge wa wote. So am tae nenyu kwa lenjibi tonge yan mimi ni patron yenyu. Mungu mbele uko mbele itakuwa sawa. Ako agoje big practical solutions. Okay. Komi a village na matinye bay ke mobilize with the community how to get water. Kot komi gani sa na maje get edge. Ha mobilize and resources get edge. Kot komi sugul ga mach kurorche ke mobilize and akeye. Kando in the plus magomi tai akigoje big your plan, which is the party plan. If it in akigoje big hope, akigo practical, akigo pragmatic. Aki yumbik ko mogoi we aspirant ni siasa kuna pone ya games kuna strategies mingi ya siasa itu jitaga propaganda ko itu jitage ak poriot ko itu ake election. The winner ultimately the guy who will never blink. If you blink you lose. You have to look at the finishing line and you build the momentum of the party. While the president is building, you also build. Now the president has called aspirants and then elected have come. We are now over let's say we are over 15,000 now. Scrambling for the 7 positions of a governor, for the 7 of a senator,
women rep,
47 of our women rep, 290 of MP, and 1450 for MCA. And then that is around less than 2,000 positions. It's less than 2,000. Less than 2,000 positions, but there are 15,000 people scrambling for that. So you are consistent as a candidate. So that you hit the target, could you build it? At least the guy won each 1 year. I have been building mine from 2017. So my building, and I will not blink. I will be looking at the president, looking at the plan, looking at the ground, and looking at the seat.
Kuningo ni more ground in terms of problems you have identified together with your supporters various parts of the constituency. This is what our challenge is. Probably the electable security, electable margin, electable which one. Those koro temwenyak your supporters we can do 1, 2, 3.
Quickly, In Marigat, the major problems have been titles, that is leases for our town and our major centers, trading centers. I have done quite a number. I have mobilized leases for people of Marigat town. And the next step after mobilizing leases, I mobilize issues of roadworks. Immediately the roadworks are done, big along those roads to reach homesteads. In the village, rural areas, we have also mobilized titles for group ranch areas and land areas, titles. We are now processing them. There's the issue of empowerment, which it's an ending. It is a long-term thing. So you mobilize resources for people through fundraisings at individual level, at group level, nakuskuma kesukuman bi kobatai. Akitinga education. So in my local unit in the MCA ward, mostly getting a public participation every year. Identifying per location, but now, in a jared ni no much in MP in Baringo South, come to check clearing and uniting communities.
Okay.
Baringo South continue dominant communities, Jew, Tugen, and Dorais, El Chamus, act the 42 tribes in the town, Turkana, Wanubi, Wakikuyu. Aku kid ni much be missing. Ku unity. At the bed nick the sotogol, Akitam Bonitogol. See, because of my slogan in Bunga. What? The way now mobilizing my community, I also mobilize those other communities. And we gave Rich and Gele, Kichi one family in the Baringo South. Then you big challenge in the floods that make Maisa.
Yeah.
Ku agenda ni nyo na alini bi kama shida na wabe floods flood ni saige mi wakati wa kiangazi mamibe. So much again applies on nalega dams. We thank the president. Ko gonech one mega dam that is going to be built in one main river. In one season, ko collect over 50 million cubics of water.
Okay.
That will reduce the volume of the Lake Baringo. And then give irrigation. So now, water wangolonji bi walema water no ribbon barenek. So that now, onyiru o patishe aku change in life. Open awal sabit nemo. Then to book to work and work. Mi oret ne key kapsanetile major community. Mi orton we kapsa jito magenyeru chik major tamak. Kitinyoret ningeteng kapcherere through Kuriama, Komangi, Baringo Central, Mogotio, through Bonde. Kitinye oret netile Mogotio through Harabal, Ogoi Mogotane, Nimeja Tamak. Kitinye oret neru Mochongoi, Ninyono Marigat, Nimegani connectani communities. So kitinye ortunwe chil hasamagi mobilize as key agenda. Your ecosystem government 690 billion. Check so in the ministries. What is your share?
How do you plan to tap into that?
To tap into that. The president has provided infrastructure plan. EGMP in the locally, so that you put your pipe. Yes, and take to your people. Keri Kiborek has done so many roads in Gorinyan, and is a new MP. So the mindset, mobilizing departments, ministries, so that you pick. The issue of water harvesting. Komi plan. Water harvesting is top priority and plan about UDA. As a local MP, where are your dams? Are they in the relevant ministries? Are you talking to those guys who are designing dams? Are you as there? Yongolon President like energy, because we are talking about clean, we are talking about climate change, reduction of carbon. Kingolon like Karishek, electric. Do we have enough energy? If we are going to import, assume 50% of the vehicles, electric. To get power, feed into these vehicles. atago so that it can sustain them. Kemwa sai kele karishek chemi Nairobi nusu kuba electric. Dogo mungu plug out kuyachang mungu kwekenyi. Kumini ngaron iko muta ese mi chito marise kunyoka asa ma nyeresteme. So yogi ngoloni ngalega energy ku en constituency ningu. Are there potential dams to move to generate power? Sites, are there potential sites to move to generate power? Are there geothermal sites that can fit into the government plan, even a donor or whatever? So, can fit into the so how much in the local politics? In constituency, no bongonjini. Asom kura, asom wananchi.
Yes.
Kumi tukuk kichang, mi tukuk chi unity. Mi ngalegab ribetab professionals. Kaumo na ngalegab Singapore, ku technocrats, meritocracy. En constituency no Baringo South ko tinye big kisomanya professionals. A long list, PhD, masters, artisans, ribetab professionals chikuk. As a leader, as a political leader, kune your mobilizing communities alak chikwach keseren gas nebo government ndagetoche biashara iripteno contractors chiguk yole ne serikali tindo 690 billion in terms of infrastructure yongolone president kula amache atech barabaroshek. How many of your professionals are contractors chiba road fully compliant? Have you organized them so that they tap? You're learning like dams. How many professionals chigu, technocrats chigu? Tuichi gando inte niyumi professionals. Ku engane ku atinye bahati ale yasoman. Through my pocket million, my father assisted me to get to Form 1. I struggled through other people, Muchango, I managed at Form 4. A new university through help nene akaboringe. So ginga at 2008 university. I a diploma in project management immediately. I a master's in the University of Nairobi. I worked again another master's in the Jomo Kenyatta in project management. Kukochu I MCA. Ma wa ku MCA what we
you continued improving yourself.
Sai gingoloni gune kukatar PhD in Kyoto 2019. Or GMCA. Sayami as a clearance, I am going to be a doctor. Who are living a professionals? Who key harm pushing economy nipa your local community. So challenge negative Baringo South no challenge professionals, not Baringo South alone, but entirely Baringo County. Rebate our professionals, both old, young, and those ones who are coming up. How are we transitioning them to be key people, decision makers in this government, whether private, public, non-governmental, faith-based, or even international talent that we can export so that we get revenue. So, as a politician, namochi mwanasiasa, chito nebo polotet, nesomanat, ku habangana tengalega siasa, and that's why I image free and fair. Ku chang kitinyu ngalega peace building.
Yes.
Peace building. Kitinyu ngalega agriculture. Baringo County is the best place to do agriculture, especially irrigated agriculture. Ipoti 3 times per year.
Okay.
Amwasi istago mi barak. Ngikol January, amugeti nyebek, ku by March,
you are harvesting.
Ikol March, by June you are harvesting. Ikol July, by September you are harvesting. Actually 4 times. Kityogi nime kopek, so Baringo tokol. Target harvest and bake, ke controlling floods, have irrigation. For example, Perikera irrigation scheme, the national irrigation scheme, continue capacity ni produce any gross revenue of around 1.2 billion. And that is 50%. Chepkondok chochu kokikwai nguno seeds chokinemu last year ako 50% of the irrigation scheme because ngeringen beek. Kikol apchor, kikore 50% this year, kukol alak surplus. The next year kekol barak, so we do alternation. Meaning, tinye capacity ninemu 2 billion. When we maximize. Kitinye Radat Dam, nikiketien kuname, I think when I was still a private person, Tom I was elected. When I was elected, I think the first thing that dam. The dam that collects all the water of Berkera River all the way from Mau up here. So, ko tinye Baringo potential, ako tinye tukuk chang tukuk that we can tap into. The main pillars komi the plan. It only has to fit in. Challenges kwa chikitinye in Baringo locally too. Ko at the county level now, MCA kwa muda. The elected members come out problem because budget ninyo ko highly transparent, highly consultative, kingolonji ni gakpi kibendi baraza ko chakwan bi kole meche kayene lakini wale mi shida itkinde ko the executive arm of the county government and yoe no meche ko tukunai wananchi akuna ko national government counties ko tinye potential to change lives. Lakini kutakinyeru governor nekakikwai ni mengen ni tindoi issues on leading them the workforce. Amu the workforce need to be managed. Mache ke manajan, ke ngolonji, ke motivaten. Singonye jito kola asubuhi, kutakuri jito kol shati.
Kumaskasi.
Ako maskasi. Take maskasi kitu. Kolabati emet at the ground level amo igere nguno who my ward experience kotinye 8 locations upche projects equally across the 8 locations taka ke petition kutekone a whole year sige procure aku procuring is a very simple thing we ground ye design aginyo ye procurement plan agin the system agunyo contractor go biden agi evaluaten agi go je contractor gaze ago mas gaze simple things but it takes ages wananchi inabidi sasa wananchi wanaenda ofisi kalian uchomo ulioni so mi shida yo management workforce human resource management at the counties. Priorities supposed to focus on development. Again, corruption. All the accounting officers, much of lifestyle audit. Amu kalyan jiji suma yegasi yung chokchinet. Tomi biashara gani that tomi delay tactics jiye. So challenges chikitinya ginye na county ku slow implementation of programs and projects. Slow response to issues raised by members of the community. The political side, it's very fast. You find that the members of county assembly mobilize the community immediately. They take things to the executive, then inakwama hapo. So hapo kwa executive, it's either ni roho ya watu kutotaka kufanya kazi, ama kuna sheria haichalainishwa vizuri yenye inaconnectisha county na national. Hiyo sheria ikiweza kama kuna challenge kubiki suppose kumwauka gavana. Axis isije cabinet kule sheria hii inatufunga mkono inafaa
kazi inakuwa ngumu.
So those are some of the challenges we face.
Okay. Mheshimiwa Gereka ko kolabatsait kitindoi daget agenge namache akonin iboisien kityo ng'ololji biik chebo Marigat, ing'ololji biik chebo Baringo South as you prepare for the meeting tomorrow.
Kongoi missing Victor. Amache ale kongoi chi age tugul nekakokasan eng soet kokuyo kamwa kaine ko Nixon Lemlem. Kokakimira keng'olole ng'alekab Singapore Dream, kengoloni ngalekab challenges chekitinye eng gaa, komache nonji biikab Marigat ale ami komie aborchinigei kasit ak biikab Baringo South olenji eng 2027 kwamite ateleli ngecheret nebo MP Baringo South ak asome support nengwong, asome ong'olonwo, asome kenyitkei tugul ak kenaigei tugul ak keyai boisiet tugul. Asome ale in 27 kemoche chito nechepchep, kemoche chito neelewani policies, kemoche chito netinye network nebo professionals ak tinye network nebo siasa. Ko ane noe ale biikab Muchungoi otinye challenges chechang. Aitu ground kebe keng'ololchigei kenyoru answer nebo those challenges. Biikab Mukutani otinye challenges chechang, biikab Elchamus otinye challenges chechang. Ot chitesetai sai chearoti ale mi ng'alek kidogo kidogo ko ngokwai Lemlem ko mbunge nebo chitugul ayumi constituency tugul from every corner, professionals chicho ayumi kora ak bandab tai en constituency. So aleni kongoi missing for opportunity akachi tiari any other time keng'alanen ng'alek cheyumu biik tugul. Ko biikab Rift Valley omoche asom ale ongetebi let nebo president nenyo, kitinye president William Samoei Ruto, chito neng'om, chito ne courageous, chito ne practical ako chito neirote tai. Ongeti president nenyo William Samoei Ruto aketi chama kele kabisa kitaun foundation nebo president ko Rift Valley, keiku biik chekekonech kasisiek ministries the entire community nenyo, keiku biik kabisa chekimi tai kesukumani maendeleo simakoi kunam aibu president nyo in any way. Keiku biik cheng'oloni ng'alekab uniting biik pamoja. Matikas kele mi chi nebo kotet nenyo nekakochut chamait age kolyan. Chamait nenyo ko niene kitaune niene nebo UDA. When the president is delivering the plan, let's support the president 100%. Sukusikyi kunam emet and it becomes our pride.
All right. Mungu missing mheshimiwa for your time. Kaing'eten olimbo Marigat inyo ketesiet nebo KASS TV. Ing'ololchi biik chekere ketesionitok en tetutiet nebo ikweny emet kemoi kole ngo missing. Ak kasarta age siketuyen kora en oliep studio ng'alalen bandab tai ak polotet nebo emetab Kenya. Chitab Kalenjin notok ko mheshimiwa Nixon Lemlem, MCA nebo Marigat Ward en olimbo Baringo South. Miten inendet studio ng'ololi akobo tetutik cheterter eng banda nebo Singapore, chamait nebo UDA, kaimutik ak walutik chebo kaimutik chebune biikab emet chemenye komosta notok bo Baringo South missing ko chebo Marigat. Kou notok kemwoe kele ngo missing kasarta nekeib iker tetutioni akoi wikit nenyone sinyor tetut age kora nebo ikweny emet. Kainenyun ko Victor Korir, kimakon kembout nekararan.